How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the vlog. So today we're heading to the Pittsburgh International Auto Show and I am going to attempt to vlog today. Who knows how that'll go. I have high hopes. How hard could it be? That's my friend Ryan's new car. We got a Focus ST. This thing is so cool. Someone put a Duraflex wing on it though. You can't hear a thing I'm saying. This car's way too loud. It's beautiful though. Got the Recaro seats in it. Hell yeah, baby. And the funniest thing is my car's running right now and you can't hear it. So we just pulled up to the auto show. I got Ryan and Scott here today. And we'll be taking a look around, seeing if maybe we can see anything interesting. And actually, to start off with, Toyota brought a BZ4 prototype. So, not a huge fan of this, I gotta be honest with you. It ain't bad, but it reminds me too much of the Subaru. So Ryan's getting into the 8.6 now. I gotta say, this car is incredibly good looking. Oh god, I'm too tall for this car. So this is the new... Oh, thank you. This is the new 8.6. I have to say, it's actually kind of nice. Steering wheel is super plushy. Is an auto, unfortunately, but hey. Oh, someone took the volume knob already. But like, look at this thing. That's incredible. Alright, on to Subaru.
Key differences.
Ryan just went over and sat in the Supra and came back and go, what did you say, Ryan?
Feels like a BMW.
Yeah. Shocking, eh?
Funny guy. Real funny guy.
Yeah. Man, I've never heard that one before. Subaru did a really good job with this. It's a Crosstrek Wilderness Edition. Like, plastic cladding and all, it's actually not that bad of a car. So we were all getting kind of upset that Subaru didn't bring the new WRX here, but like, here it is. There's people in the car, unfortunately, but like...
Oh yeah, look at these tires.
Is it like prototype vehicle and they're still letting people sit in it though? This is quite a change here because Toyota has a bunch of prototypes too and they're not letting anyone get anywhere near them. It ain't bad. I will say in person this isn't that bad of a car. I don't mind the looks or anything. Interior's not bad. Taillights aren't bad.
I mean, it looks great. This thing looks fantastic.
I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of the center screen.
That's the base on the screen. That is literally this is the base of the base.
Yeah, but...
Another feature that looks way better in person is the Magma taillights.
Yeah, they're pretty good. So these are the new Subaru Magma taillights that Ryan's about to take a picture of. Let me see if I can... They're not bad. This car really isn't that bad in person. I will give Subaru credit. They didn't do great with pictures, but... How's it feel?
Feels great. I really like the dual screens.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of the dueling screens.
I think it looks pretty good.
It doesn't look bad, but again, this is the very base model of like...
It's better than what Volkswagen did with the new GTI, though, I will say. They, for whatever reason with the new GTI, they put everything on one screen. So if you need to get to something, you have to dig through menus. This isn't that bad though. I mean, all things considered. It isn't, it's a great little car. I think it looks a lot better than the pictures though. We just noticed this still has the same coolant cap from the old GDs. Like Scott's car has the same coolant reservoir, and even my old Impreza used to have this like They haven't changed anything. We just found an EV6, and first thing I want to show off is the little tiny frunk. There's not a lot going on in here. Like, I'm pretty sure my wallet would fit, and that's about it. But this is one of the most gorgeous EVs that's out right now. There really is nothing that compares to it. Maybe a Tesla, but hey. Good on Kia for this one. What do you think?
Pretty cool.
Not a huge fan of the back.
No, the back end could do some work.
Yeah. I wish the hood was down. The front actually does look a lot better.
Oh, that's cool. The center with the power section.
Yeah, and I love the door handles too. That's super cool. The floor is a little high, I will say, and somebody has the seat all the way down, but steering wheel's nice and comfortable. The leather's really soft. It does have the turn dial gear selector and everything, but like all of this is screen. The interior is super comfortable. Like, I like this color. It's cup holders, and this is a wireless charging down here. A ton of space. Only thing I'm not a huge fan of here is this giant gap down here. I feel like if something rolls, it's gonna go right under your pedals. Otherwise, yeah, man. This thing is gorgeous.
Do
you feel like you could break it off?
This has to be a prototype model anyways, so.
I don't know, because the one that I drove the other day felt just like this. So
Also, look at the,
yeah, that's just from people being
I know, this is
Mongols.
This has really been around.
Oh, yeah.
So I wouldn't fault it too much in any interior scuffiness, but.
You're trying to turn things on. Oh, it's people. The sunroof's open and the car is currently.
I was like, wait a minute, I pressed this button, not this one.
The car's currently bitching at us. But, I guess they took the key. Yeah, they took the key for obvious reasons. But I will say,
The fit and finish is very nice.
yeah, that's what I was just saying. It's definitely like Tesla-esque, but a lot better fit and finish wise. And one thing I noticed while I was driving it too, there's no road noise. Like, it doesn't have the annoying like wind noise that you get from a Tesla. It's good on Kia. Yeah. This is the new ID4. I think this is a first edition too, but I can't be bothered to look around. And it's got this beautiful white beautiful white steering wheel. I'm gonna hop on the back actually.
I'm not gonna lie, the door handle kind of tripped me out for a second.
Yeah, me too.
I felt a second.
This is clean.
I will say, it really. I feel like the white
What's this void?
VW. It's because there's nothing down here. There's no transmission.
Oh,
But
look
still,
at
like, dude, turn that on.
Huh? Where'd you touch?
Touch it, just touch the light.
Oh, that's kind
Whoa,
of cool.
that's kind of neat.
It's got like.
That's crazy.
Did you touch the light itself? Oh,
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I was expecting this to be like
Exactly.
God, I just want to point out we are grown adults
Yeah.
being amazed by a light.
How about this?
That's the gear
the gear
selector.
selector's on the steering wheel. That's kind
Does
of
it?
Okay.
I'm curious about your. Stop breaking
Stop
the
breaking
car.
the cab cart.
How do you feel about that? Like the plastic on the gear selector. That was what tripped me up when I drove
It's
it.
a little sharp. It's kind of weird.
It's like a new column shifter.
Yeah, it feels kind of chintzy too when you do it a couple times.
I mean, all this plastic feels a little chintzy, but I'm not expecting that much from this car.
No.
It's not like a luxury vehicle.
No, but I will say it drove like a luxury vehicle.
Look at the haptic.
Personally, I could do it
Feel
with
these
white.
haptics. Like,
Yeah,
touch that.
yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Interesting. It's like an iPhone.
It's like an iPhone, except everything's shitty. And if you want to get anywhere in the infotainment system, it is awful. It takes so long.
Oh, wait, you gotta play with that one. Come on now.
It's
Ooh.
oh, he found the
You
ambient.
found the ambient. Oh, it's not available.
The one thing I have to say about this car, everything in the infotainment system takes forever to get around to.
It feels kind of chintzy.
Yeah, there's at least like a second or two delay between menus. It's not bad, and it really probably could be fixed with an update, but like, and I gotta say, they do a good job making it look good, but here, tap something.
It's slow.
I don't
it's a
like
little
the-
chintzy.
I don't like how
Yeah.
slow it is between menus.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of
It's very
refresh.
pretty, but
But-
it still feels kind of weird.
Vehicle.
All right, now here real quick, while I'm thinking about it, go back to the main menu. How do you get to climate controls?
Well, you gotta.
There's auxiliary climate control, but
there's
where's the rest of
controls
it?
here.
Okay.
But how do you get to climate controls? Not the legal notice, come on.
Shut up. It took too long anyway, so.
How do you, just get to the climate controls.
What the? high or 87?
This is what I'm talking about though. This could all be a menu, this could all be something down here, but for whatever reason, they put it in the screen.
Well, they have to do it like Tesla, and Tesla has climate controls in the display.
Tesla has a giant screen though. That's like the size of an iPad.
What does that have to do with anything?
Climate? No, still haven't gotten there. Do you want me to spoil it for you?
Huh.
It's a button here.
Oh,
And then is that the only way to access it?
Yep.
yeah, because if you go back to the menu, there's only auxiliary climate.
You can get to auxiliaries. You cannot get to climate control without finding that button. And I'm 90% sure if the lights aren't on and it's dark, you're never gonna find
These
that.
light up in the night?
I hope.
Because they don't look like they do.
No.
There's a lot of options around here that don't light up.
Like, I get that I'm spending a lot of time on a button, but it's stuff like this that infuriates car people nowadays.
That's very cool.
Like, there's no reason that they couldn't. I almost stepped on his camera. There's no reason that they couldn't have made that its own physical screen, just like Subaru did. Instead, they did that, and they make it annoying to have to get to. We're just gonna yada yada our way through Mercedes because they didn't bother bringing any actual AMGs. Oh wait, I literally am walking right past one. It's an E-Class. There's really nothing I gotta say about these. How do you feel, AMG boy?
I love it.
Can you do that one more time? What's up?
I've heard about this with newer Mercedes. This is very, very plasticky.
It looks like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like Mercedes went pretty chintzy with this interior.
Like, I like the styling a lot.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard, all the lower tier Mercedes, C-Class, E-Class, are very plasticky and weird.
Well, I mean, they gotta save costs somewhere. How are they gonna charge you $90,000 and make money? I gotta be honest with you, I'm kind of disappointed in Nissan today. They brought this beautiful like mural of the new 400Z, but didn't bring a 400Z.
It's a rig. Dude, we gotta get on the rig.
They brought a rig. Look at this thing though. Look at the Hyundai N. I was not a huge fan of
Carly fell in love
Hyundais.
with these things. Like, she saw a Veloster and in this color, she fell in love with it.
Yeah.
She wants it. It's like that.
I really wasn't a huge fan of Hyundais for, I have to say, a very long time. But Hyundai did a great job with these new cars. I mean, there's not a side of this car that I don't think is absolutely gorgeous, and Scott got in it immediately. What do you think?
Very cool. What does this button do?
I'm assuming it's like sport mode or something. I don't get why there's so many like N buttons on the steering wheel though. Like one probably would have done fine.
You know what the button is for? Not going slow.
Look at this thing. Lexus, what is it, an RCF? Yeah, it's got this massive wing on the back. Wait, what's the rule with a wing? It's a spoiler unless you can fit your head under it. I remember James May talking about that. Like this thing has such an amazing back end. Yeah. I think this has to be one of the most gorgeous cars that they have come out with in the past couple of years. Oh, I'm not gonna walk in front of Ryan. All right, let's get into this thing. No, this is
factory.
This is the color.
Really nice.
Oh God, I'm too tall for this car.
I'm gonna close you in.
Oh, thanks.
So I can get pictures of the sides.
Wow, there's even a back seat back here, but like,
I like that little analog camera too.
yeah, I love this. You mean clock? Analog clock?
What did I say?
Camera?
Oh, funny.
Dude, the steering wheel is all Alcantara. You really can't see, that's too dark in here, but it's got nice paddles.
It tells you to visit the dealer.
Yeah. It's got this really nice digital gauge cluster with a fake tacho here, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's tack. Infotainment's nice. Somebody took the shift off. Oh no, they did that themselves. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of this like trackpad thing going on here, but all things considered, for a Toyota, I would drive one of these so hard. I bet you this thing screams. Look at the carbon roof. Look at the weave on this thing. That's incredible. Scott just noticed that this has a really beautiful like carbon fiber hood on it and a little carbon fiber splitter down here.
Oh, yeah, little notch.
This is a small thing that you don't really notice unless you know what the work is. But like these have like gold on the front. You notice that? Like how this is like gold?
Yeah, that's so cool.
All of them have it, no matter what color you get. That front little like widow piece is always gold.
So they have the Mach-E test drive going on now. Oh, they also have Lightnings here. Yeah, they didn't give these things enough room. I mean, from there to right behind this thing is a wall. What's up? Yeah. I was just thinking, I can't wait for this thing to just someone to obliterate this into a wall. We were just talking about, we found an F-150 Lightning and I really want to sit in it. But we're kind of wondering like what Ford has for like security systems in it. Because it looks really cool and I want to sit in it. But they won't let me. It says please keep off, where is it? Please keep off the display. I would really like to get up in there. Did you just ask where the Focus was?
Yes.
Focus, Ford.
Don't bring that up, Ryan. They have a Ranger I wanted to go look at, and they have the Maverick and stuff too. But there are so many people hanging off the Maverick right now that I can't even get close enough to do like comfortable videos. But ironically, they have Broncos here, and they have the this is the Sport. Never mind. They have these are both Sports. This is the only actual Bronco they have here, and it's swarmed with people too. Chevy actually came out pretty well this year. I mean, base model Camaros and a convertible, but there's a C8 and the brand new Z06. I mean, it's in kind of grandpa spec. Oh, I will say that the interior is pretty good, but it got a lot wider. You can kind of tell. Oh man, come on, Chevy. It's not a supercar, just you need to get over themselves with that. I remember sitting in a C7 when I was here like 4 or 5 years ago. It wasn't that crazy. They finally brought the 4 tips back, so it looks like a Corvette again. It ain't bad. It really ain't bad.
Look has been a lot better on the Z06 than the base model.
Yeah. I like that they put like this little like shin railing. Like if I tried to walk over this, I'd fall over and break my face on the car. But they still bothered to lock the car.
Factory wheels in this one's do.
Yeah. Although the ones on the Stingray over there aren't bad compared to these. I really let me see if I can look in here. Although the brown interior isn't bad. Realistically, it isn't bad, but I would have liked to have seen it in a different color.
They're not going to bring like the first spec colors.
Yeah,
no,
it's too bad.
It's like it's like
100% grandpa spec. I don't even say
no wing, grandpa spec. Although the interior isn't bad. Like I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of dog on it, but the interior really isn't bad. I wish that like they tested this car in Pittsburgh. I mean, even the video of this car, if you go look at it when they announced it, was shot right out there underneath the convention center. So I just don't get why they couldn't be bothered to bring a nicer car here. This one is the base model of the Z06. It doesn't have the wing. It's got this little tiny ducktail, and I almost died on this again. It's also, it looks like a convertible too. It doesn't have the engine bay covered. No, like it's a proper convertible. Yeah.
Z06 over here in the corner. They have a freaking truck in the main stage.
We're all sitting here talking about this like, oh, that's terrible lighting. Let me see if I can do that better. We're all sitting here talking about this, the Corvette here, how like, they're acting like it's a Ferrari. It's just a Corvette, guys. It's not, like, there's no reason for this to be locked. Do you remember when we were here 4 or 5 years ago, they had the C7s just on the floor with the doors open, so you could just hop into them.
I do remember that.
I don't get why they're all of a sudden like, nope, don't touch the C8.
They're afraid.
I mean, maybe the C8's build quality is that bad that they're actually afraid of it.
We'll find out.
Maybe. Yeah, in a couple of years when they're all falling apart on Copart. As it would seem, I forgot to shoot an outro for that. Guess I was having a little too much fun. So, if you liked what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.